So you're thinking of buying a fish tank? Let's take a look at keeping pet fish, the full story. From different types of fish, the work involved, and the suitability for different lifestyles and situations. Let's start with the pros and cons.
Pros of keeping pet fish. Watching fish swim is calming and therapeutic. Aquariums add a beautiful, calming element to any room. Keeping fish can be a great learning experience for children about responsibility, feeding and care, and biology, living things and little fish growing. Cons of keeping pet fish. While fish are low maintenance, there are some downsides to consider. Let's run through them. Setting up a tank can be expensive, especially for larger or tropical setups. Pop into a pet shop and ask some questions, such as the difference between cold water and tropical fish, tank size, lights, pumps, and accessories needed for each. While small tanks are available, larger fish or multiple fish require a larger, more expensive tank. Tropical fish will need a heater, but cold water fish tend to make more mess. And from bitter experience, buy a proper tank stand. Cheap alternatives are great until they warp and break the tank. It was quite an experience, I can tell you. Water all over the carpet and dead fish everywhere. Surprisingly, you do need to allow more time than you imagine for regular water changes and tank maintenance to keep fish healthy. Fish don't provide the same level of interaction as other pets. They can't sit on your lap or go for walks. You look at fish and that's great, but keep in mind that's the extent of your interaction. That said, in the 1980s, some clever person made a fortune selling a DVD of a fish tank, and all you did was watch the fish. So obviously a lot of people thought it was worth buying the DVD, making the creator rather rich. Disease is a bit one. Fish are prone to diseases if their environment isn't properly maintained. You may need to monitor water quality and add supplements or treatments to the water. Living arrangements and family considerations. Fish are ideal for small living spaces like apartments, as they don't require a yard. They're also great for families with children, teaching them about responsibility and the importance of caring for another living creature. However, if you have very young children, ensure they understand how to handle fish gently and safely.
How do fish tanks fit into different family dynamics?
Fish tanks are versatile and can fit into various family settings. They're quiet, so they won't disturb neighbors, and they're low maintenance, making them perfect for busy families. But if you have an indoor cat, keep in mind they dream about fish dinner, and the top of the tank needs to be suitably secure. Costs and time commitment. The cost of keeping fish varies depending on the type of fish and tank size. Initial setup costs can range from a few hundred to several $1,000s for larger or more complex systems. Regular expenses include fish food, replacement filters, and occasional tank decorations. Time-wise, you'll need to dedicate about 30 minutes weekly for maintenance tasks like water changes.
So what's the difference between tropical and cold water fish?
When deciding between tropical fish and goldfish, consider your space and experience level. Tropical fish. These are colorful and varied but require a heater and more precise water conditions. They can thrive in smaller tanks but are more sensitive to water quality. You will need to discuss different fish breeds, as some like to eat their neighbors. Goldfish. They're hardier and don't need a heater, but they require larger tanks, at least 60 to 80 liters per fish, and cooler temperatures.
What about keeping goldfish with tropical fish?
It's generally not recommended to keep goldfish with tropical fish due to their different temperature requirements and potential for aggression. Weather and environmental considerations. Fish are generally resilient to indoor weather conditions, but direct sunlight can cause algae growth in tanks. Ensure your tank is placed away from direct sunlight and extreme temperatures. Keeping pet fish can be a wonderful hobby that offers relaxation and a sense of responsibility. Whether you choose tropical fish or goldfish, make sure you're prepared for the commitment and enjoy the journey of creating a thriving aquatic environment.
Thanks for that. Do you want a particular pet or breed covered in a future video? Let us know in the comments. Please give us a hand by sharing, liking, and subscribing. Till next time, take care.